illness, war, famine, data centers. All things most people don't like these days, and perhaps not in that order, as community after community rejects data center development. That's quite a list. But are they saying no before they really know? The state's top business cheerleader says yes and is trying to change perceptions. Dennis Owens is here with that story. So it sounds like a tough job, Dennis.
He does indeed. The head of the Pennsylvania Chamber of Business and Industry says it's fine if communities don't want data center development, but he wants them to make informed decisions. So Luke Bernstein and chamber staff have been taking groups of local officials on tours of data center parks in Virginia to let them see for themselves what they look like, what they sound like, what are the impacts on power and water, what are the positives. In the Middlesex Township project, for instance, Bernstein says developers would pay $65 million a year in taxes, $45 million to Cumberland Valley School District, $20 million to local governments. He wants folks to know before they just say no.
So when we left, these elected officials could go back and say, this is a great thing for my township, or you know what, this maybe isn't the right thing for my township. So what we're really trying to do is trying to arm people with information so they can make responsible decisions. And I think that's the most important thing. People need to know the benefits, people need to know the challenges, and if you still want to move forward, you could overcome the challenges, it could be great opportunities for communities, but there are significant benefits as well.
Bernstein concedes data centers aren't a fit for every community, but says they could be for some. He also knows he has an uphill fight trying to change some minds, James. He also said data center technology is evolving when it comes to noise and other things. So not data centers of 10 years ago are not the data centers of today. In fact, the one he went to, you know, you hear a lot about noise. He said we were standing outside, couldn't hear it at all.
Mm-hmm. You know, he says he has an uphill battle, obviously, but you have to try to do something to change some minds.
Indeed, and just showing them what it is rather than hearing, you know, because there's a lot of, he says, a lot of misinformation out there.
Right.
As I said, some of the technology where some of the horror stories are from, it's not that way anymore. You need to know exactly what is the specific data center. And, you know, we've been talking about this Middlesex Township project for a while. This is the first I'm hearing some real numbers of $65 million. $45 million to the Cumberland Valley School District. Think they could use that?
Right.
$20 million more to local taxing authorities. Maybe it drops the taxes of residents. So you need to have all the information before you have a decision and just knee-jerk say, don't want that.
Correct. And you get the information, and these things have to go somewhere.
Well, exactly. And he also put two other important points. One, if they don't go here, they're going somewhere. Somebody else will get them, maybe even China. Do you want all the information going through there? The other thing is, the great irony is people who are complaining about data centers are creating AI memes and on social media. Where do you think you're getting all that?
Yes.
They're using exactly what it is these data centers are going to provide.
Absolutely. All right, Dennis.
Yep.
Great. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Have a great weekend.
You as well.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.